Greetings once again, fellow gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Spirit Animal Survival. If you've been watching recently, you will know that, and if you haven't been watching recently, this is a recap. We're setting up a little base here. We decided I've flown all over this island, and I haven't been able to find anywhere flat enough to build anything large. I would like to place a kind of a fort here, sort of quite a large build, really. Maybe we'll use the desert fort kind of structure. This house we can pick up. All these chesticles we can pick up. We can't. I don't know if we can pick up the campfire. I think we can actually. So we can pick up all this stuff and we can move it. I haven't currently put anything inside of the house, so that makes it easier to pick stuff up as well. There we go. So we're going to be able to pick all this up and move it if we need to place the fort. However, in order to make the fort, we're going to need a lot of materials. Basically, it's in here somewhere. Let's just find it. And I've just turned myself into an eagle, which I didn't mean to do, but I pressed T. Okay, here we go. Let me just get out of that because I need to put my volume down. This not being a persistent server, this being a single player server, all the settings revert to default settings every time I log in, which means that I need to remember... Okay, give up. I need to remember to reset the sound every single time, and that eagle makes an extremely loud noise. Okay, so let's try that again. So we're in here. Here it is, Desert Fort. Stone blocks, we need 40 stone blocks. 100 sand, no problem, got that already. 20 logs, no problem, got that already. Okay, so that's all fine, but the stone blocks, that's the difficult part, because the stone blocks, we talked about this in the last, I'm not putting in stone, I'll just put in block, I don't want to put in T, needs 5 salt for every single stone. Stone, not a problem, loads of it. Salt, hardly any. And I think I may have even done this on camera, such a fail, but what I did, I was trying to make a load of stone blocks and didn't realise that my inventory was full, which of course it was for quite some time because we had no home and nowhere to put anything. And the long and short of it is, at the moment as things stand, and I have mentioned this on the Discord channel, at the moment, if you have an inventory that's full and you try and craft something, or while you're crafting your inventory becomes full, all the ingredients that you're using for crafting disappear, but you don't get the item you've crafted. That seems like a slight fail to me. I don't think things should just fail to exist any longer. I think if you haven't got room to craft something, it should just not be crafted. Or you should at least get a warning, something like that, rather than disappearing all your stuff, especially when it's salt, because since then, the only salt I have managed to find is this, 37. You can see how many stacks of stone I've got here, folks. I have not been shying from my stone grinding. I've done an awful lot. It has taken me a lot of boulders and a lot of relogs, because that persistent server thing again means that the only way I can get my nodes to respawn is to log back in, log out, log back in again, and that plus loading times really adds to grinding times. And of course, the only way we can cook meat, and I did have some meat in my inventory, but it's vanished because that's what meat does. No, I think I put it in a box actually, because the only way we can cook meat and fish is by using salt. But at the moment, I need salt to make the stone blocks, so you can see my problem. Which makes it very, very difficult to craft stone buildings. This one here needs stone blocks also, and currently in game the only way of grinding salt, the only way of mining salt is literally out of boulders, and there's not that many of them in the landscape. You can fly over it with your dragon or your eagle or whatever. You see quite a lot of, you see boulders, but they're thin and few and far between really. There's not that many of them. And once you've destroyed them, if you're on a single player server, you then have to log back in for them to respawn. And it does take some time. And I don't have that much time. But what I did do, I will stop talking in a minute. What I did do is I went on the Discord channel and I did suggest that in actual point of fact, it might be nice if we could distill seawater and turn that into salt that way. And Lisa, one of the devs, actually apparently likes the idea, so you never know, it might actually make it into the build at some point, which would be fantastic. That would make it so much easier for us to get salt for cooking purposes and for other crafting purposes as well, because there may well be other recipes that require salt, cooking ones and crafting ones. I don't know. The stone blocks is the one that I'm chiefly up against, generally speaking. So there we go. rant over. Well, it's not really a rant, it's just an explanation. So the fort is kind of ground to a halt at the moment until I can get enough sand, until I can get enough salt. We've got loads of sand, we've got loads of stone, we need to get enough salt. And that is going to take ages as things stand. So, the plan for today, well, look at my compass, the little heads-up display compass at the top there. We have got so many little points of interest that we should go and check out. We've got the Dwarf City, which is kind of number one on my list, actually. We've been there before, not in this series, but when I did a Let's Play and a sort of a gameplay update, or one of those videos I did early on, we had a look at the Dwarf City. And at that point, it had dwarves in there that were aggro and attacked us, but nothing else, and it's currently a trading post, so it'd be quite cool to go there and see what they trade. Now, I currently haven't got anything to trade, but if we could buy salt, that would be awesome now, wouldn't it? I've also got this Slice and Dice Evil Spirits. I'm assuming that that is just sort of a weapon, really. So we're going to give it a try. I actually looted that from something. Let's see what that looks like, because I can't make this. Oh my goodness me, look at the state of that. That is epic. I looted that from a goblin that aggroed on me while I was trying to mine a rock. Off camera, obviously. Yeah, that is... Well, I don't know how effective it is, but maybe we'll see at some point. That would be quite good. So we'll take that with us as well. And we will head towards the Dwarf City, which is over here apparently. So maybe we should go in the guise of the eagle. Let's just see if I can... No, I always get this wrong. Fly, little birdie. Fly, my pretty. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. I am planning on sort of mentioning, you know, about the sound. I mean, there's all sorts of things. The devs seem to be very responsive to people's suggestions and what have you, but you can never please absolutely everybody. And for me, the sound that the spirit animals make and that sort of wavy thing that's all right, I would prefer they were just not there. And there's only so many options you can put in a game as well. It would be really nice if we had the option to just turn those off. You could have them if you wanted a funky effect, but if you prefer, like me, to not have them there, you could just turn them off. Some of the sounds, see, there's a boulder. Some of the sounds are kind of a bit overpowering, really. Now, it may well be that we have to leave this landmass. I can't remember quite how far it goes. There's obviously something over there because I can see it floating. Where our new base is not too far from the werewolf, the Yellow Lucy werewolf cave, but that is kind of, I don't know what level it is, but it's somewhere in the 40s, so it's going to take a little while for us to get high enough level. At this point, I have leveled to level 6, woo-woo, so we have got to level 6 off camera by mining all those stones and killing a couple of things en route. Yeah, level 6. The levels do not come easily and they do not come fast, so there's obviously something over here actually. I can see a structure of some sort, which I don't think is a Dwarven City, but I don't know. Things pop in such a way that you can't generally tell what you're looking at. Oh no, it is. That is definitely Dwarven City. I recognise it now. So we'll go and check it out. I have slightly better FPS than I did because I've turned some of the settings down, but generally speaking, and I've heard this reported generally, that if you're on a single player server rather than on an online server, it punishes the crap out of your CPU and your hardware. Look at that, that actually looks like a trading outpost now. Okay, and there's an instance also. Well, okay, yes, there would be, wouldn't there? Let's do what we're supposed to do and go in the main entrance. There's some rocks here, can we mine those? Probably not. Bam. Oh, thank goodness that noise has stopped. Even when it's quiet, I don't like it very much. I'm just going to hit this a few times and just see what happens. Probably nothing. This is probably just part of the decor, right? Yeah, I'm getting nothing from hitting it, so that is pointless. Okay, they're decor rocks. Fine. Bam! We discovered the Dwarf City trade. Yes, fight, you will lose. Well, the last time I came here, I won most of my fights, but I did get killed a couple of times. That's okay. I want to trade. Now, I don't actually really have anything to trade, but that's because I don't know what they trade in. And I want to find that out. And then later on, I'll just put that away. Later on, we can come back and do some trade here. But there's all these stalls here, and presumably we can't do anything with those. They're just deco. I can't remember if these were here last time. They may have been, but it does look a little different to the way it did before. So we have to head to the instance, I think, don't we? What's this? Is this just a... Looks like there should be... That's a statue base, isn't it? Looks like there should be a big old statue there to me. So let's go on in here and see. It should look more or less like it did last time, perhaps, but populated by stuff that shouldn't attack us. Welcome to Dwarf City. We like to trade, but we like wars too, so watch your back, apparently. Yeah, this is pretty much what it looked like back when I did my, I think it was the second one of the sort of just the showcase gameplay videos. First impressions of what have you. We'll get rid of the chat box. I like it kept out of the way. And if there's any dwarves around here, I will just go around unarmed and presumably, hopefully, we won't get attacked by anything. It's very quiet in here because we haven't got any battle music, which is kind of comforting. Do you know what? That noise is less so. That doesn't sound friendly now, does it? So what on earth? What are they selling zombies in one of these places? Can we interact with these at all? We cannot. I have no idea. So what I noticed the last time we came here was that there were signs. Yeah, you see, that's a sign for armor. But it doesn't look like I could get in there, does it? And there's whatever it was that was making a noise is gone. Oh, now he looks like he's aggressive to me. He absolutely, and he's level 32. He absolutely looks like he wants to rip my head off. Yeah, and there's quite a few of them around. So I definitely have seen these guys before, and they look like they're just as aggressive as they were the first time I came here. So they like to trade. Yeah, in my blood, I would think. There's a nice little chair there, but I don't think that's my... So that is actually the dwarves making that racket. Which sounds to me like they just want to kill me. And they look like they want to kill me as well. And that's a weapons shop, only... we still can't get in there. Okay, so I thought that we were able to use this to trade now, but it's entirely possible that we still can't, and we're just going to get eaten alive by something. And it's in the same state as it was previously, except we're level 6 and they're like level 30 something, which means there's no chance. Even with my new weapon, I am not going... This is a throne room. This is pretty awesome, actually. Oh, yeah, this is a royal chamber. This is very nice. Little dais with table and chairs on each side and a throne. This looks like it should have a dwarven king on it, but I don't think this is finished, is it? So perhaps we'll forget it for this and we'll leave while we're still intact. This place is big, but it seems to me like it's got a lot of dwarven guards. I don't know whether they will attack if they are not provoked, but I'm not going to try it out. If I go near one, I'll probably get killed. But these should all be shops here, and currently we can't get in them, so I think it's a case of come back later for this. If I go down there, there's going to be some more. There's going to be, yeah, there's going to be more dwarves around the place. And then, is there more shops around that end? Looks like it, but there's some guards also. So, I'm not quite sure how we... Oh, we have to go across the bridge across over there. But we'd have to tangle with the guards in order to get there, I think. And then there's a similar kind of... Yeah, a similar kind of arcade of shops, possibly on the opposite side there. But, yeah. All these dwarven police look a little bit too zealous for me. Let's just, like, check this. I'm unarmed, guys. I'm unarmed. I'm harmless. I'm a puny level 6. What are you going to do? Okay, he's just going to stand there, actually. He's not too... Oh, no, that one's running after me. That one is definitely... Is a dwarf champion and stuff. What? Okay, he doesn't like stairs, right? What level are you, Sunshine? 33. He's 16. Do you know what? He's still too high level for me. I'm out of there. Yeah, they don't seem to like stairs, but, you know, they look a little bothersome to me. So we can't trade anything yet, but we will definitely be going back there at some point when we can. So what else have we got up here? Okay, here we are back at base. Now all I have to do is remember where I've put my weapons. Yay, there they are. We've actually got a couple of different kinds of gun here, and we've got, that's just a simple wooden spear. I don't know why I'm giving them house room, to be honest. We should probably get rid of those. But if I find something better, then we will do that. We'll get rid of those. We'll get ourselves a couple of guns there. There we are. I'll just move these up. We can use those. There we go. We can put one of those guns in there, and we'll try one of the pistol types in there. Of course, when they run out of ammo, they basically durability runs out and they're dead. So you do need several, so you get your inventory pretty much filled with them when you go to some of the instances. The Mighty Hall, and that doesn't look like it's too far away. Now the question is, can I actually successfully transform? The answer is yes. Good. Hey, there we go. So we're going to try and put up with the noise. We're going to go and check out the Mighty Hall. Somewhere around here there's got to be an instance that's somewhere between level 5 and level 20 or something like that we can feasibly have a crack at, and I'd just like to know where it is and what it is so we can get ourselves another spirit animal. And we're flying directly towards my boat, of course. There's our ship, which we still haven't actually, taken that to base. And there's also a little shack that I placed there, and then found that I could neither destroy it, nor pick it up, and it's hovering. It's not even sitting on the ground. So I decided that was no good. And it looks like the Mighty Hall is directly behind the ship, and that was definitely not there the last time when I moored our ship here. The Mighty Hall was not there, so this has been newly placed here, so it's a good job I didn't try and build a base there, isn't it? Okay, so let's check this out. Third time lucky, possibly. There we go. Okay, so the caption here says some of your people are captured here. Free them or try to make peace with their fate. It does look like a prison, it has to be said. And who are my people, anyway? I don't know who my people are. I don't know who I am, frankly, in this game. I'm just somebody trying to survive. And, yeah, it seems there's something about being in the instances that makes the chat box click back up again. Oh, who are you? You're level 30. Why is everything level 30? Do you know what? We can have him. There he goes. Yes. Why is... Oh, look, there's a dead person. Wow, that's actually a really, really realistic dead person who looks a lot better than I do. Oh, we can get some goodies after you. What's this, then? Handcrafted decor. Well, if it's only a decorative item, we'll have it. What about you, pal? He's very nicely... Oh, look. He's got rope. What is that? A sack? Tier 5 feet protection. Get in. Have I already got tier 5? I may well already have tier 5. Yes, I do, but I'll have those as spares. Why not? And then there's another dude here. And he's level 32. Well, this can't help my... Can't hurt, rather, my experience now, can it? Alright, what have you got for me, pal? Well, you've got a shed or something, and I will just leave that. This is not great experience, it has to be said. I'm killing stuff that's, like, way above me. And we're obviously going to run out of weapons at some point. So it may be that what we have to do is come back with an absolute inventory full. What is that? Great wolf fur. Hello. Yes, I'll have that. Nice decor. Look nice in my castle, that will. Maybe that we have to come back with an inventory full of guns, which would be awesome. And we know where to get them from. Look, that's another frigate. Do you know what? I've already got a spare frigate, but I'm getting some good meat and leather here. Not that I can cook the meat because I need the salt for my crafting purposes, but there's a load of gnomes here, and these ones do actually have, and I'm not getting carbered for them because I'm in an instance, so it doesn't matter that they're not attacking me first. And that's a storage box actually. Whoa, do you know what? If I try and melee him, that is not going to work out well, is it? Yes, he's down. They can't take very much, actually, can they? Punishment. I'm going to leave that wigwam or whatever he's got, and then there's one more guy over there, and then we have to kind of decide which way we're going. There we go. We'll try not to waste too much ammo. And that is probably tier 5 feet protection as well. Yeah, I'll have some spares. You never know when you're going to die on your face and lose everything. And yeah, I have to make sure I don't get lost. That said, there's only one way we could come. We came in through those pillars there, between those pillars there. And there's only one way we can go out, because the others are... Actually, we can't even. What is that? That is a glitch, I believe. Okay, so we can't actually go that way anyway. This is all closed off, so we have to go back the way we came. We've slaughtered everything here. My gun is at least half dead, so we ain't going to get that much farther. I think we looted pretty much whatever he's got. I wish our player model looks as good as that dead guy. Bye-bye, Gnome Warrior. I think I'm using too much ammo on them, actually. I should probably use less. Oh, look, he's got a metal ingot. We may as well. Why not? Oh, and down the winding stairs. Who knew? Level 6 with an automatic gun could own level 30 warriors. Yes, we can. But I'm going to be might scared once my ammo runs out, frankly. And some ore as well. What about you? Yeah, he's down. And his mate behind him. As well. Okay. Oh, there's another great wolf fur. We may as well have 2 of them. Why the heck not? Don't have to make stuff. What is that? That's a copper bar. Uh-oh. Another one. Oh, he's down. Yeah, we definitely need some more of these. I've got more than one on me, of course. Oh, that's a slice and dice evil spirits. Yes, don't mind if I do. I do have a spare automatic weapon with me and a couple of pistol types as well. So we should be able to carve. Oh my word, look at that armory. I just want to see if I can get a look at this. Wowza. Can I steal some weapons? No, I don't reckon I can. Can I? No, certainly not. Oi! Uh-oh. 6. Give me a weapon. Ah! Now I'm on the run. He's down. Okay, good. So we can learn, if nothing else, how many bullets it takes. I missed him completely. He's a priest. He's level 45. Oh my gosh, he's not even being hurt by this. Oh, yeah, he is. 2 shots. Oh, I've got 2 of them down. Wowza, and he has no loot, which is kind of rubbish. Do you have any loot? No, he doesn't. Okay. Presumably, though, we are gaining a little bit of experience from this. They might not aggro me, actually, but I don't know. I feel like shooting them anyway. There we go. Because they will aggro me if given a chance, I'm sure. Aye. Okay, so this is quite business-like, this gun as well. And it allows you a bit more control over how much... There's another one. I actually can aim better without aiming, which is a bit silly, really. Oh, she says totally missing. Okay, well, let's try with the sights. Flying along the sights, and it does actually work. There's 2 guys lying on top of each other. Less said the better. I don't think they're supposed to be. And then it looks like there's some sort of mashed up inside these as well. Looks like we've just got one model. Oh, look, there's a majestic power totem. What is this? A bullet? A bullet? Why 1 bullet? That's a bit crazy. What is this? Looks like a well, but we can't go down it. Let's see if he's got anything good. He's got an oven, which is needed to make various things. Goody. We can loot him too. I'm not... Oh, hang on a minute. He's got a furnace. Yeah, we'll definitely have the furnace. We're going to have quite a full inventory by the time we're done, and I don't think these guys have got anything, so we shouldn't bother looting any more of those. I'm not quite sure. We're not able to free any of these guys because they're sort of dead. That's a catapult. I'm not going to try anything that's sort of interactive. Now, what is this? That's tier 5 hand protection, which is better than what we're wearing. So let's go for it. What is this? It's a farm building. Well, why the heck not? What is that? Book of spells. Gosh, I'll take anything at this rate. That is brilliant. Can we loot you? Can't quite seem to loot him. Double door defender gate. Okay, so that's kind of like a gate for a fort, which may or may not be. We've got ammunition. Can we repair guns with this ammunition? That is the question. It's entirely possible. That would go along with the game logic. And this is a furnace with bellows. Nice. And then just a random bottle. And what have you got? That's it. Okay, wow. So, we're not able to rescue anybody, but we can loot some decent stuff from all of them. What is this? That's tier 2. Well, we are wearing tier 1, so tier 2 is better. Nice. I like this. We will just leave that with him, because I can make some more quite easily if I want to. He's not going to have anything in him, is he? Let's just check all of these cells. Okay, I think we checked all of those cells, and I've killed everybody there, and I've also looted everything from all the bodies that I could. And then we've got this huge armory here, which I don't think we can do anything much with. And then there's some more soldiers over here. And this looks like, ooh, I have no idea. It kind of looks like a power core or something. And it just takes 2 shots to down these. Well, hey, I like it. The feeling of power. Guns is the way to go in this game, evidently. Don't know what that building is, but we'll leave it. We have limited space for such things. What is this? Stone hammer. Sharp enough to cut down a tree, strong enough to break rocks. I like that. In that case, we can kind of use that instead of carrying 2 tools with us. What is this? It's a prisoner post. And then it looks like we go around the outside on this kind of ramp. So let's do that. No idea how we get out of this place at all. But we don't want to fall down because that would hurt. So just keep running round and round. And what is that? Some sort of energy core type thing. It's all very fancy. Oh, I can hear somebody above me, probably. So I'll just... But there's only one way they can get at me, and that's by running down towards me. I think. They can't be coming behind me, so I'm gonna have to... I'll just have to shoot them in the face when we see them. There's one. And... Oh, let's use the sides, shall we? That seems to work. There he goes. And that carries on up for forever. We've got another floor here. What is this? Player house. There's another player house. Okay, my inventory is nearly full now, but that is like the house we've already got. But why not have more than one of us? One of them we can set up somewhere else as well. So there's a floor we've just gone past, and then there's another one at the top here, just above it. Whoa, that's bugging out ever so slightly. It's just not quite rendering it. Ah, no! I don't really want him right in front of me. Good. Down he goes. We'll take that. What is this? Sulfur ore, very rare resource. Thank you very much. I don't know what you use it for. I'm not sure where we're going to... Oh, I'm stuck to the ground now. Oh, this is terrific. Okay, I'm completely stuck. I have no idea how we're supposed to get out of here now. Seems like I'm going nowhere. We are stuck. So I don't know if I'm not supposed to go any further or what it is, but I can't move. And in circumstances like this where you can't move, well, they've included the unstick button for a reason, and I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to do this and go back to our spawn point. I'm not quite sure where it'll take us back to in this instance. Literally in this instance, it should take us back to the start of the instance. So let's give it a try. Okay, there we go, folks. So we're on the outside of the instance now. Unfortunately, what happened was that my game sort of crashed and it refused to reload. So it's reloaded from outside the instance. So something obviously went wrong on the inside. And if we look at my inventory, we'll see we have nothing. We're basically at the point we were before we went in. So we've lost everything that we gained from the inside of it. So I could try and do it again off camera just to see if I can get some of that loot back, because some of it was pretty tasty, I have to say. But not try and go through the door at the top. I don't know. But yeah, trying to get myself unstuck just resulted in it never loading. It just hung for ages. I had to reload the game, and this is the result. So basically we haven't saved our progress there. Although, if you look at my progress towards my next level, that has been saved. So that's a little bit odd. I just haven't come out here with all my goodies. And so, you know, that may be as a result of having... yeah, having used the unstuck button, but you should be transported with all the gear you have if you do that. So I'm a little bit confused, really. The durability bar on all my weapons is back to full again, but that's what happens when you're on a single-player, non-dedicated server and you have to come back in again. You relog, and so I never have to repair my weapons and tools because yeah, they're always at full again by the time I come in. A bit like my health and food and water bars. That's just what happens. Everything resets to default, which is full. So there you go, folks. So basically, yeah, we have managed to survive that, in spite of the fact that it's level 30, which perhaps gives me the courage that if we had a lot of guns and things with us, yes, we'd burn through them and they would take up quite a bit of space in our inventory until we did so, we could survive some of the higher level dungeons. And that would be good leveling power, so I think that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, I will see if I can get some salt together just so that we can carry on building our base. I might try this off camera just to see if I can regain some of the stuff that we don't seem to have come out of last time, or maybe it's just buggy and I can't get back out. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I just won't try going up that spiral and I'll just backtrack, because yeah, it's a shame to lose that, so I might just try it again. Okay guys, but we will leave this video here. It's been quite long and exciting enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Hit the like button and let us know. Also feel free to leave us your comments if you play the game. Let me know how your experience of it is as well. And I do hope you'll join me for the next time we play Spirit Animal Survival, or indeed anything else that we've got going on the channel. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.